Libra, Gadanga, how you doing? Gadanga, or someone from sort of like Dangia or something like that, or Uganda or somewhere like that, like South African is what I'm picking up, like Africa or South African. Okay, that would be like Dangia, so that would be South Africa, or Gadanga, so that would be Africa, maybe. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm also hearing, I come from a land down under, so someone that's from Australia. And down under, something like that. Like I said, you could be from Australia. Austin, Texas. I keep hearing Austin or August or Austin, Texas. Texico, Mexico. Austin, Texas. Unless someone's called Austin. Okay, I'm also hearing Austin Martin. So Danielle, Danny, anybody beginning with D, and then Martin, or anybody beginning with M. Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. But like Austin Martin. So is it life path 7 or a Cancerian? So it's around a car that you may need fixing or something like that. Okay, or you're going away, or someone is for a little while in a car, like a car journey. Or like Jimmy Carr, Jim, John, Julian, Jason. Like Kaka. But like yeah, or Alika, hearing Alika or Elika. What else have we got? I've just got names for you, really. And places. Names and places. Place, if I say place, you say fish, cod, haddock, Piscean, or life path 3. Place. Come on over to my place. Hey, you, we're having a party. So it could be someone's birthday. It could be Leo's. So some of you, you might be having a Leo over for a birthday party or some kind of like celebration that might be going on. Actually, saying that, Libra, I've just done the extended for Scorpio, which is 4 Scorpio, Aries, or life path 4s. Okay, Libra, life path 2, or Libra. I'm sorry you don't have a major arcana star sign other than just Libra energy. Okay, so because we read in numerology, you came over on Patron with the celebrating energy of 3. Now you're either in a third party, okay, or actually what I'm coming up in Libra now, because there was Libra, Justice, and it came up with 3 of Cups. So in Libra, now I'm doing it, I'm hearing, hey, you, we're having a party. So come on over to my place. So it's kind of like it's someone's birthday. Well, the people whose birthday it is are Leos. So are you invited to a birthday party, or you're doing something to celebrate someone's birthday or something like that? Or you're having some sort of like celebration time. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. There's a party going on right here. A celebration all around the year. When the good times and the laughter too. We're gonna celebrate and party with you. Come on, Libra. Come on and celebrate. Sal, Sarah, Steve, Sassy. Celebration. Come on and celebrate a party with alchemy and you. Come on and Helen. I'm also hearing Haley, Helen, Henry. Man, there's fucking loads of people being invited to this party. I keep picking up like it's some sort of like celebrated area of like where there's going to be loads of people gathering together. We gather here today in order to give thanks for. So is it? I've got no idea. You guys have Thanksgiving, don't you? I don't know what that is or where that is, because I'm from the UK and we're fucking ignorant. So I don't know what that is, but I'm hearing like give thanks, right? So we come here today in order to break bread, okay, to give thanks to like and do some sort of like, I don't know, memorial service or a wedding or something like that, celebration. And we come here in order to like wet the baby's head. So you might be, I don't know, you got 2 things. You might be going on a pub crawl and you're going to the dog's nuts, the baby's nuts, the dog's head, like all those sort of things. Or like, you're wetting the baby's head is what we call in the UK, where you pretty much go out and you celebrate the fact that a baby's just been born. So yeah, I don't know, you could be going on a pub crawl celebrating, or I don't know, there could be like, some sort of celebration throughout the year, right? That's what I've got for you, Libra. Very strange, but there you go. Someone's going to be knocking at your door. John, ring my bell. Ringing my bell. Do me a favour and open the door. Let me in. Ooh, yeah. The Morrisons are here. Morrisons. Or you might be going to Morrisons. You're from Britain. I don't think they have a Morrisons over in America. In Britain, we have a place called Morrisons. It's a shopping mall. So someone might work at a shopping centre where they sell food and products, and you're like, hello, madam, come in. Yes, what would you like? So like selling things, buying products, selling, all that sort of stuff, marketing, black market. Some of you might be buying and selling things on a Facebook selling page, and you're on the stock market. They're saying stock market. Something to do with like analytics of stock market, the market stalls, like 1 foot in a grave. Yeah, come on, sweetheart, what would you like? Right, so you really could be doing like a Scorpio or Aries. Roll up, what would you like, sweetheart? Yeah, come on then. Yeah, 2 lots of chips and fish. Yeah, nice one, bruv. There you go, there you go, sweetheart. Take that home to the husband. There you go, nice one. Right, so you might be doing some sort of like plugging promotion sort of thing. No, it might be Steve. I am doing that. Actually, I have Libra in Vedic. I don't know if any of you goes off Vedic sign, but is it Ketu? I don't know, the top one that would normally be rising. So I have like Libra and then Aries, obviously, like Ketu Rahu is Libra Aries. I don't do anything around Vedic, I have no idea. But so there's Elijah. You're right, Elijah. Hello. Lee, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn, Gemini, /6. What else? Who else you got in here? Bruv, there's some people all up in here. I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of like celebrating some sort of like windfall or something like that, or celebrating something. Anyway, if you would like to help me celebrate, okay, it's actually my girlfriend's birthday in August, which is what we are doing now. And I've got loads of things going over on the vlog. If you want to join my vlog, which is Life Behind Tarot, and it shows you me and Emily of how we cope in a twin flame relationship and what we do and where we go, and vlog our journey and our disagreements and agreements, and then me strapping a fucking thing around my legs. I lost 777 calories. Just hold on a minute, Libra. Don't go anywhere, bruv. Just hold on. Get some popcorn and a coffee and sit down. Right? You don't have to run off to another channel yet. I'm going to get on with your reading. I've got this thing called the Bionic Gym. Okay, and you strap it around your legs and it vibrates all inside your legs, and you can turn up the intensity, and you put straps all around, gel pads on the front and the back of each leg, okay, and it does that, and when you turn up the intensity, it makes it feel as if your legs are on like a treadmill or on a push bike, okay, spin bike, okay, and all you have to do is stand there looking like a dick with these things around your legs, basically. For 3/4 an hour to 1 hour yesterday using it, I lost 777 calories within about an hour of just standing there with this thing vibrating on my leg doing that. Now, if you lower the intensity, you can actually sit down, but the majority of it's best stood up. If you want to see the true facts of me promoting this product, which I'm not getting paid for, and watch a fat person hopefully lose the bitch tits and goes down a size, and follow my journey of losing weight and also a food addiction, y'all might want to follow my vlog. Also, on other news, Steve is probably moving from Patron to his own website. On that website, I'm going to be able to offer you all of the teaching stuff, all of the tarot stuff, a whole course in reading tarot, channeling, dark energy, light energy, twin flame, astrology and everything else, and numerology. All of that stuff, all bundled into one. Selling you different readings separately also. And there was something else that I was going to mention that is also a really good product there. I'll tell you in a minute anyway. Anyway, let's just get on with Libra. Libra. What have they got coming up, please, for Libra for August? Five of Pentacles. Broke. Brokeback Mountain. Is it a same-sex relationship somewhere? Broke. Busted. No money. Can't join your news tier, Steve. We're not fucking bothered about it because I've got no money anyway. So, I don't know. Someone could be broke here. Like lack of money, lack of concentration, lack of energy. It might be, okay, like really struggling financially, finding the pinch. Electric bills, fucking everything's gone skyrocketed. Okay, so you might be on the stock market, God knows. Like taking a gamble, taking a risk. And yeah, you might not be very well at this time. I've actually got pink eye and it's fuck, I've got to go to the, because I might have something wrong with me and I don't know what that is. But yeah, like really struggling here financially, possible. The name Ansi or Drew or Andrew or Andrea. Okay, Ansfield from Mansfield also, or from Manchester. Hey, I'm from fucking Manchester. Hey, you're right there, kid. Hey, la. Hey, you're right there from Manchester. How you doing? Was it you that was blowing up my Instagram yesterday, liking everything from Manchester? I've got 30,000 messages on my stopwatch here that said, I liked everything that you had on Instagram. Thanks for that. And I'm from Manchester. Hey, you're right, Teddy. I'm also picking up the name Teddy. Hey, Teddy, you're right there, Teddy. Teddy Ruxpin. Libra. Right, let's stop messing about. Libra. Yeah, so I mean, it does what it says on the tin, Tyrone. What's the Scorpio reading? They just come up in reverse. So did you. Well, you were there. You were there, Libra. Scorpio coming up in reverse. That's why I'm saying the importance of numerology and life path numbers. A life path number becomes it more than, like, say, rising. Rising and life path number are more important. If you come up against an opposition in life, okay, of someone that is, say, a Scorpio rising against a life path 4, the life path 4 loves to add pressure because they grow to their life path number about adding pressure. Learning to not add pressure to a Scorpio placement that does not like fucking being pressured, because you get a very controlling Scorpio energy that controls their feelings and emotions, that get absolutely equivalently sick to death of someone manipulating their emotions, using threats. You won't live here. You're not supposed to live. I don't want you here, but I do want you here, but I don't want you here. Okay, I want you here. I don't want you to leave, but I want to be able you to control everything about you. Your finances, your money. I want everything. I want this. I want that. I want everything my own way, and then I don't want it. And then I'm going to teach you to not tell me about money that you do or don't have, because I know that you manipulate my emotions and my finances and my money. That someone within the family that because you see, what you've got is what I have in my chart. Now, I always straight up fucking no chaser give people the honest, God's honest truth on this channel. So I let you into my life, right? You guys know, okay, my mother is a life path 4. I am a Scorpio rising. She is a Taurus rising, Sagittarius moon, 5. Taurus, Sagittarius, life path 5. Scorpio, any placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. This is an opposition within your chart and your numerology. Numerology tells you more about it than things than astrology. When you relate them both, you'll see the secret when you join my teaching tier. You'll see and it'll click and you go, oh, fuck. Right? I've fucking learnt something. Right? This is an opposition within family, where the family member also threatens an energy of around not being able to afford anything, but not wanting a handout either, because I can do it myself, because it is also a Taurian energy. So it believes in tradition. It's okay, I'm under control, I have everything under control. I want to be the person that earns the money, looks after the house, does this, does that, does this, does that. It's okay, I don't need no help, I don't want no help. Okay, I'll give you some help. Okay, now I'm in your life because of giving you help financially. When I am, I'll use the financial key to get you in to manipulate your emotions, which means I've just opened up the floodgates of emotion because I've had to communicate about money, right? So if you have someone that's very controlling and very manipulative around money, they control money and feelings. The way they get you back into your life is by explaining to you about, okay, I might need some money, I might need this, I might need that, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you've got an ex and you've got a husband or a wife that does not provide for their child, then this is something about ex may or may not be providing money for an ex of, you know, I've got kids, blah, 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 they don't pay me any maintenance, they don't pay me any money, I'm having a fucking long-standing argument with this person, God knows how long. Okay, we did have children, we really do not get on, we are separated, we are apart, and the only thing that holds us together is the key of children. That's literally it. That could be a message for you, okay? No communication, equivalently no getting on. They constantly add more and more and more pressure to the constant. If you're in a relationship now and this is an ex, okay, they just add more and more and more and more pressure to you, probably using it against you now to say, okay, now you owe me money. I've got your children live with me, you now owe me money. And trust me, I've seen men that actually do that manipulate their ex-partner being a woman, okay, get the children turned against the woman, get some of the children to go over to the ex-partner, and then some live here, one or two live here, okay, and then the ex uses the partner with the children in between of saying, okay, now I've got your children and I've manipulated them to believe me against you. Now what I'll do is start telling you, you owe me money. You've now got to provide for your children that are living with me and not you, like you did me when you decided to get divorced and left. So what you've got is a divorced couple that are manipulating the children and each other through finances and money. You've got also a person that lives at home here with someone that controls their feelings by the emotional energy of money. Okay, which means that the moment you start talking to them about cash, cash is the biggest energy source of all. Why? Because it is the biggest karmic energy because of worry, bills, pressure, rain, even weather plays into money, because you would either be working or you wouldn't in the weather, or you wouldn't, it would be too hot. Then you would get frustrated, pissed off, maybe on furlough, no money, come home, and then start bitching and moaning about how fucking frustrated I am, the fact that I don't have anything. What does that build? Dark energy, dark thoughts, create karma. What do you get in return for it? Nothing. Because the person doesn't want to speak to you. In a nutshell, thanks very much, Libra. See you next time. 16:16 on the clock. You could be dealing with a life path 7 or a Scorpio, or a 5, which would be a Taurus or a Sagittarius placement, but you've got that here anyway, okay? So if any of you, no matter who you are, if you've got these placements here and you met me and you had a very adverse effect, and I had this very fucking weird effect on you that you're like, man, this blonde-haired idiot is a fucking arsehole, I can't stand him, that would be because you would have these placements in reverse to mine. Doesn't make us any different, black, blue or white, doesn't matter at all, okay? It just matters about the placement of astrology. That just means I do not vibe with that person. I do not like that. I do not agree with that, okay? Structure, Taurus, belief, I can do it myself. I don't need your help. I don't want your help, okay? Now I do need your help. No, I don't. That's to do with you. Fuck. Man, you've confused me about finances and money my whole life. I've got no idea what you want. Do you want help or don't you? If you don't, then you... Oh, so you do... Oh, they do, don't they, don't Teddy? Well, you must be from fucking Manchester. Oh, they do. Hey, Teddy, it's a fucking brand new £10 note there, Teddy. Hey, you nearly took my man's head clean off with that. Right? So, yeah, some of you have just gone absolutely, like, balmy, or this person's just that manipulative that, you know, you want to... You see, come here, Libra. Your life paths can even match up. Life path 7, life path 4. 2, Libra reading. Told you guys before, astrology. It's very important. Life path 7, life path 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, Libra reading, right? Comes up as these, no matter where the placement is. Astrology as well. That's why most of your readings will relate, right? So, here, it's just... It goes on within families. Some of you are just equivalently not getting on with a family member or a physical ex, So you come up against oppositions with one another. But the truth of the fact is that people will start to judge people through what it is or the circumstance karmically that they're in. But have any of you guys out there ever had all of your parents and siblings die? Everybody's died apart from one parent, which is a mother. Now, a lot of you may get pissed off and you fucking know and you're like, oh, Steve's got problems with his mum, right? But do you know how devastating and disappointing that person can make you feel, that no matter what you do, you never seem to be anybody that can do things for themselves, like build up your own business from scratch, okay? And have worked very hard their whole life in order to try and still be a disappointment. Do you know how disappointing that is to not be able to speak to a mother? Any of you guys out there with the same karmic energy? That you cannot speak to a mum? Of how difficult that is to not be able to involve your mother in your life, okay? That is like this. Because it is upsetting. It is difficult. When you have certain things that go on in your life and you think, man, I'm so proud of myself, right? I want to talk to my mum and let my mum know, right? When you've got a very controlling mother, y'all can't do that. You can't do it because you've equivalently known that they'll use it against me. I can't tell them my highlights because they'll want everything that I have. They'll, and you get into these where you just can't tell them anything, okay? So no judging people, man. If y'all got like very bad people around you, well then this is advice to say that the person's still the same, right? It's disappointing. You know, you do as an empath when you have very bad karmic situations with people. A disappointed person can make you feel disappointed because they can play a guilt trip. You know, you end up going in because they're like, oh God, everything's so hard. And you're like, oh, what's wrong? You're like, oh, and like faint on the floor, and you're like, you're all right, bro. You're like, oh God, I just, oh, it's so difficult. You're like, oh, and like you sympathise with them, and then they've got you. Bam. You start talking, and then a narcissist has got you back then. They've got you in their grasp again. Then you've let them in. You've started talking. It's a little bit like the three pigs and the wolf that stands outside of a door. I will huff and I will puff until I blow your house in. But when I'm in, now I can start to take over. Okay? So you have to see life a little like that. The moment you open that door of opportunity with that energy, bam, they're in, you know. Pam also, I'm hearing the name Pam. Libra, August. So, here comes Dick Turpin. Here's me Dick Turpin. What you Dick Turpin? Well, I interpret that this is a dick going in an hole. So, I don't know what that is, but your ex is on their way back. This is the resurrection. There's a song there somewhere. This is the resurrection. Was it? This is the... I got the remedy. Could be a prodigy child that has like a gift here, and the mother is not happy that the fact that the person's a tarot reader, a psychic medium, can do all of these kind of gifts, or people that just do not like people that have gifts. Okay. Some of you might be giving someone a gift. Okay, you can donate to me all day long, bruv, because I think that my fucking channel is going to go fucked if I don't do something. Anyway, because I'm moving, but probably. Don't know yet. Anyway, yeah, this is sex. If you're in a relationship, sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about an STD. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things growing in me. Man, I ought to be on Angel Radio, right? That's a good fucking poem. Just straight off the top of the head. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about an STD. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be growing inside you. Right? So, yeah. You know, it did come up in the last one where someone was like, metaphysical love. I love the metaphysical. They love me. I love them. She loves me. I love her. She loves him and I love him. And we all love the dick. And what have I got? An STD. Okay, probably this could be a fatal disease. Really could. Okay, because it could be killing something inside. Okay, because it's definitely killing your emotions inside, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Libra. Yeah, sorry. I just had an abortion. Okay, now I'm hearing I just had an abortion. My apologies, guys, for running off at the mouth with other messages when an important one comes through. I may have, or I may be pregnant and need an abortion, or I lost a child. Here. I am so sorry. Here. I don't know who or what that is. Here. But I'm definitely hearing, man, I can't even remember now. I can't think straight. Someone may have lost a child in the past. Could be in the family. Someone here, regardless of what it is, someone here is struggling through grief. Grief, like grief counselling, because this is death. And this is trying to look on the bright side of life here. But this is like hospitals, NHS, it's also death, it's a calling, it's a spirit. Okay, it's music, it's fucking loads of stuff in there. I could talk about it all day. But you've got like grief here, like I lost a child, and like maybe I lost my brother, sister, daughter, or son, or something here, but someone still like is really grieving, going through the motions of grief. Okay, I'm also hearing Griffin, which is a pub here. I'm going to say Michael, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackin. Libra. Oh, sorry, this is the in-laws. Sorry, because I was going to say Emily, Melissa, Maria. My girlfriend Emily, her brother is a Libra. Yeah, sorry, Sean. This is Sean also. Yeah, sure. My girlfriend's brother. They both lost their brother. That was why I wasn't doing Cancerian readings. when people kept saying, "Why are you not doing Cancerian readings?" And I was trying to inadvertently tell everybody, because there's been where I've not been on here so often because I've had to support my girlfriend, okay, through hard times, and it's been very difficult. Also with business and everything, and trying to like support and also run a business and also try and move it. So you guys probably know if you're on Patreon here, but yeah, Sean is also a Libra, okay. So yeah, there's grief here, grief. Libra. I'll just shout out, I don't think they're listening anyway, but my girlfriend's brother and his wife, they're a lovely couple, man. They're great. They're brilliant. We get on so well. They really are good. I love meeting up with them. Libra and Gemini. They've been together, got a child. That child... So, here we go. So, Libra, I know you're fed up, but... So, if you've been following me for a long time, right, can you remember when I kept saying camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2? Someone's having a scan around a child and a baby, and there was a baby born. I said, there's something about the boy. Related it to music, and I said, there's something about the boy, something about the boy, something about the boy, and then I said, camera 1. They called the baby Cameron, and then I said, there's something special about this boy, and it was. She was pregnant a year before I was predicting it, predicted the name because it called it Cameron, which is a Pisces, and it was born, it was special, because it was born on my birthday. So I predicted £8 8 ounces, the name, when she was having a scan, they were going to call it Cameron, and it was born, and is born, and is a lovely little boy, and he was born on my birthday, Life Path 7, Pisces. Right, just a little bit of inquisitive energy there, but yeah. Libra. So that was the father. Let's see. Elijah. I'm here, Elijah. You right, Elijah? Man, y'all got problems with the in-laws and the outlaws. Oh, Jesus. This isn't for everybody, but the mother, father, sibling-y energy is no joke. It's been going through the readings. It does what it says on the tin. Someone's very, like, because the moon means distant. It's not so present on the earth anymore, so it gives oxygen to the coral reefs. So it provided grass and trees. So it's a bit like a mother. Okay, I gave birth to you and give you oxygen. Okay, but there's distance between relatives here because the moon is nowhere near as close to the earth as what it used to be. Right? So the sun is a father, the moon is a mother. That's why I relate it to that. So this is someone that could have lost a Cancerian, Life Path 7, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. Could be someone in the family, could be a mother that's grieving. If this is a whole scenario within siblings and brothers and sisters and daughters and whatever, this is a mother that is also grieving over the loss of, like my girlfriend did, Cancerian, the loss of the moon, Cancer, Scorpio or Piscean. But people say Pisces, but to me it isn't, because it just says it in the book. It's a 9, it's a Virgo, but it means mum. But either way, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The loss, the mother is grieving over the loss of this energy, right? Now, through that, if that isn't grief and loss and deceased loved ones and so on and so forth, then this is just like an equivalently impossible energy to get on with this person because the amount of smothering, tight, close-knit energy. Like I've said on Patreon and the teaching tier, mothers have soulmate connection, or father, son or father, or grandmother or daughter. You can have soulmates that come in the form of your mum or your father. If you have a very, very difficult time around family karma, that's because your mother or your father is your karmic soulmate. Is your karmic soulmate, right? So you have a very strong, controlling, narcissistic, controlled, smothered, mothering energy of a soulmate. Okay? That is present in your reading. If you'd like for me to continue reading for you guys, this is just a bit of a freebie, really, where I continue on with your reading but do it properly. Okay, we go over to Patreon, which is the first tier, which is $3 or $4 for a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and your partner, and you get 2 of those on the monthly. And then I do the monthly and weekly one, which is a different tier. Okay, Then I got the teaching tier also, which if you want to join that tells you all about it below. And I'm really trying to, when I'm speaking, trying to think about what it was that I thought that when I hopefully move over to my website, like a really good thing that I can kind of do that doesn't allow me to do it on here. And one of them was add everything in to like one complete bundle, okay, but then also charge on separate readings. So say like, oh, I just like this reading and that's the only one I want to watch and I don't want to join a subscription. I'll give you both options, a subscription or just buy the individual reading itself. But there was something else and I can't quite think that was. But yeah, you'll see when I do move. But I will let you all know, okay? I will let you all know because everybody's leaving Patreon and I'm not going to get paid at the end of the month if people don't join. I've realised I've shot myself in the foot, really. But I will let you guys know. I will not do you a good one where I get you to join for another month and then just fuck off to another one and say, okay, join here. So I'm probably going to get it up and running, put all the teaching stuff over on a tier and get it running. And then when I'm doing the next weekly reading before the end of the month, I will say to you, okay, you have two options. You can join this new place and it'll be below, or Patreon, okay? And then you have an option then, okay? And then that's when I get it going. But I will let you guys know anyway. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. All links are below. Thanks very much. See you later.